the Marnie Battle Rival deck was released in physical form and on PTCG Live just last week, and it has been announced that it will be legal for the Ultra Ball League here in Singapore for next weekend. So I thought, why not try it out? So the Marnie Grimmsnarl deck got 4 out of the top 16 in the recently concluded Champions League in, let me see, where was that? In Aichi, Japan. So this is the list that we are looking at. So this is the one that finished in 6th place. Of course, all 4 are pretty similar in how it's built. We have Marnie's Grimmsnarl, which has an amazing ability Punk Up. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during this turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 basic Dark Energy cards and attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like, and then you shuffle your deck. So it is your energy acceleration, so you don't really have to worry about how you get your energies. You can just evolve them and then search your deck for your dark energies. So you have a free pass, free energy attachment to your Monkey Dory. So it operates like a Frostless Monkey Dory deck, except you have Marnie's Grimmsnarl to deal huge damage and do a bit of spread damage as well. And then the end game, for some of the games you will want to use TM Devolution to finish the game. So the Champions League lists all play what's that called? Shaymin, right? Shaymin is your bench protection, but we don't have that yet until Destined Rivals comes out. So we are using Maractus. It's the same way as Monkey Dory Frostless deck work, right? So we, instead of protecting your bench, we are replacing it with a Retreat Lock. The other new card is Spike Mouth Gym. So once during each player's turn, they may search the deck for a Marnie's Pokemon, review it and put it in their hand, and then shuffle your deck. So this is very useful, especially if you are not being item locked. You can search for your Grimmsnarl and then rare candy it up rather. So it can be very fast. But with so many raging boats around, Marnie's Grimmsnarl, I don't know how it might perform, but let's check it out. Okay, so we won the coin toss, and you want to go second for this deck because there's Avern, there's TM Evo, and you just play the 4. What's that? You just played 2 Poffins rather. Yeah, so that is why. And yeah, we don't have, okay, yeah, so we don't get item lock, and we want to item lock them. So do we want to evo or item lock? Let's see. We have to prioritize, right? So let's see what we are up against. Ooh, is it a Gardevoir? I think it's a Gardevoir, but why do they prioritize the Cleffa over routes? Okay, we don't know what we are up against, so that's good, right? That can be good news. We want the Poffin. Let's just take the Evo first. I think we item lock because we don't give them the Nest Ball for their basics. I think that's the plan. And we price our rescue board, of course. I think that is the plan. So they can't use their Nest Balls, Poffins and whatnot. They have to find them either by an Artisan or a supporter to draw to them. And they don't Cleffa for much. Okay. Yep. So we did delay them 1 turn, but we need to retreat. Okay, Oven is great. So they had to use their boss. And that is... Oh! We didn't price the rescue board. Okay. I was blind. But we can continue to item lock them. Yeah. So it's item lock gaming until they item lock us back. So we need to find dark energy, which we have the vessel for. Unless they, I don't know. We should have vessel. Okay. Oh, okay. Bravery charm on the Badil. Okay, they are not doing the draw, so that's good for us. Well, we can shift, so research. Oh, we can't item. Right. Okay. Do we want to research? I don't think so. Let's item lock them first. Well, we could research. Let's see. We have one more turn, right? At least. Yep. Okay. So this is the turn we try to find the dark energy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so sometimes timing is important. So do you want to take prizes? No, right? And we Ichi Poland. Yeah, welcome to this format where it's item lock. So next time we can knock out the Badil, and they will still be on item lock. Yes, there we go. Yep, it is a Gardevoir deck. There's the routes. Okay, they threw away 2 stretchers, 1 counter catcher, 1 research, so that's good news. Okay, there's our secret box which we cannot use. So we shift 3, knock out the Badil, and they are still in item lock. So there's no Red Candy Gardevoir. And we can, yep, opponent. So as much as I wanted to showcase Marnie Grimmsnarl, this is one of the ways to win. Okay, our opponent won the coin flip and chose to go first, which suits us. So we can put the Badil and hope. Okay, we have the Monkey Dory. Okay, so we are safe from being donked, but our hand has absolutely nothing. Oh, it is a poison deck. Okay, so aren't we glad we have a second Pokemon? We do need to draw well on our top deck though. Let's see, we have 2 cards to get what we want. Okay, I don't know works. Oh, they start with the Big Moon, so that's good news. So we just spread, right? If we put 30 on the Roaring Moon EX, they have to put the 2 on it to use Frenzy Gouging. I think it's an ancient box. Okay, then there's the 2. I guess that is it for them. If we item lock them, yeah, that's fine. It should be an ancient box. Is there anything that we can do? No, I don't know. I don't know an item lock. Oof. What kind of hand is this? I don't know how they pull it off with just 2 Poffins. I think we do need to increase the Poffin count. Because no nest balls. Of course you have the stadium, but I don't know, it's not working for me so far. This build, I think we need 4 Poffins. I think. We are not getting our Marnie's what's that? Impidim's So this is not. I don't know. It has not been running really smooth. I have no idea how they got so many good finishes in the Champions League. But I think it runs predominantly as a Monkey Dory Frostless deck, right? But then again, Monkey Dory Frostless, you still need a lot of Poffins. So running 2 Poffins, I might increase it to 4, depending on see, it's just next turn they knock this out, right? And then I counter catcher. Yeah, this is not good. I don't know. So what can we do, right? Because they can just Sada. No, they can't Sada. Alright, they need to find the energy. They can't use Vessel. Of course they have it. But they need to find Stadium. No, they don't. Right. It's just 100 damage. Okay, Monkey Dory. We need to find Pokemon. Okay, our second Monkey Dory, of course. Yeah, end turn. This is, but they can use items now, so I don't get how this deck works. Yeah, it's a Monkey Dory Frostless deck with Marnie's Grimmsnarl, but oh man, 2 Poffins, no Nest Balls. I don't know. Am I playing it wrong? It could be a pilot issue, but I think this game I'll put this game into the video to show you both sides of the deck and what I think it needs, right? So I think you don't need the stage 1. And if you get item lock and you can't rare candy, you just Budew, Frostless, and Monkey Dory until you can. Which is a little bit risky, but risky in terms of time because we play in a BO1 format whereby end of 25 minutes, if you cannot conclude the game, you get a double loss. So that is the risk this deck will face if you are leaning more towards the Monkey Dory Frostless angle. So, oh, did they have a stadium? Oh, weakness, right? Of course. Okay, let's see what we get. Are we too far behind, especially against an ancient box? Okay, we do get something. Marnie's Impidum. We do need the rare candy though. Oh, let's see if we can delay you for a bit. We should have done that last turn, but oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Artisan works. We can draw a card if we want to. Well, they don't have the energy retreat. They have to Sada hand attach to attack. Do they have it? If not, we can just draw a card. Artisan, draw a card. Okay. Of course they do. Do we just lose? Can we recover from this? I don't think so against the ancient box, right? Because they can get prizes, or left 3 prizes. This should be 2. And then if we Marnie's Grimmsnarl, they just frenzy gouging for the last 2. Yep, we lose this game. So that is the issue with this deck, right? 2 Artisan, 2 Spike Mouse, you would think we don't need so many profits, but apparently we do. Yep, so I think we just don't waste time and let's see. So that is me trying out the Japan list. That is a lesson. Moral story is don't blindly copy lists, right? You have to adapt and change the deck list according to how you play it. Okay, we won the coin flip and are going second. So I don't know, we just cannot. I think we need nest balls. 2 Poffins. I know we have Artisan and whatnot. And what's that? Spike Muff. But we can't seem to find them every game, right? It's frustrating. Oh, it's a Steel Monkey Dory. Okay, we will definitely item lock them. Ooh, losing the boss is not good. Losing the boss is not good. Well, we can Maractus. We'll definitely use you. Do we want to put this down? I guess we don't need. I think this is more important, right? Yeah. I think that is because they can't use their nest balls. We can slowly set up, so we don't need so many Marnie's Impedim around, I guess. Crisis Punch. Oh, Godango? Well, definitely there will be a Archaludon EX. But is it a pure one or is it with the what's that called? Pure Archaludon or the ones with Anzoroark, or it could be a Godango as well. We don't know yet, which is a good thing. We don't need to bump. We don't need to put up the stadium, so we will reserve it for when they have their own stadium so that we can bump it. And then we continue to item lock. Well, they need to find the dark energy. So if they play Steel and Dark, I'm guessing it's a Godango. But why would you attach Steel energy on a Monkey Dory if you're playing Godango? I think we continue to item lock while we set this up. Just the 2. Right, you don't have to put more energies, and even if I had this Impedim down, I wouldn't charge energy to it because if it evolves to a Marnie's Grimmsnarl, it can charge itself. So you don't want to waste your energies to put on Impedims. It's an item lock angle until we find our Frostlesses. Maybe we could use Jack. I don't know, there are a few additions I would like to make to this list, but do we want to take the knockout? We don't need to, right? We are item locking them all the way until we find our Frostlesses, and then we can discuss. Because what we want to do is boss this out, put 3 damage counters on our monkey dories, and then boss this out. Use Marnie's Grimmsnarl to shadow bullet that away, and that is Frostless number 1. Oh, they. So we just need to find a boss. Okay. Forgot they have an ability to. Okay, it is Gholdengo. So next turn they can attack. And yeah, we need our second monkey dory. Let's see. We don't need to put on here, so let's put from here to here, and then we item lock. So they have, it's hard for them to KO this because they can't use items. So if they get rid of any other things, we can set up our impediments. That is the plan. If they can knock our Grimmsnarl out without using items, then so be it, right? Means they are really good. How much are we doing? 180. 180. 180. Do we have enough to knock it out? Okay, yep. Just as I expected. Okay. 180. I think we have enough to knock it out. And then we set up an impedim. Stretcher for the energy. And then, is it here? Yes, it's here. Spike mouth, and we research. No wreck. Okay, we have our wreck candy next turn. We shift. From here, 60, 30 I mean, and then we do 180, so we need 20 more, right? Just nice, right? 80, 160, yep. Let's do it from here. So they need 6, 7 energies. Okay. 30 on to here. Well, they probably will knock our Grimmsnarl out. That's my guess. 7 energy is not too hard for Gholdengo, especially when they haven't used their Energy Search Pro yet and they have Pheasant DPT, right? So, but we 60 plus, we do need another Monkey Dory. Do we? No, we don't. Oh, we might need. Because if we shift 6, it has 30 already, so yeah. If it's a full HP, it's 260. We hit for 180, so we need 80, and we shift 30, so we still need 20. But yeah, because it has 30 already. Okay, they have Dragapult to close out the game. Yeah, and they can finally use items. But is it too late for them? Well, I don't think they have the time to use Dragapults, because they need to attach to the active. So Dragapult shouldn't be a threat. Even if we were to knock the Pheasant DPT out, I think. Well, one of them is definitely Energy Search Pro. Well, we need to find our rare candy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energies. The good thing about Marnie's Grimmsnarl is it only needs 2 energy to attack, so we don't really need to shuffle back energies. Most of the time you have at least 1 in the deck and 1 in hand, so you don't really need to recycle energy back to the deck unless you are very wasteful with it. Yep. So that's 5. You need 2 more. I'm pretty sure they have it, but so we just need to find. We have Maractus to close out the game also. So this should be the last 2. No, we have left with 3. So yeah, we can Maractus this and slowly Frostlass it back. Slowly Frostlass it for our last 2. Okay, that's fine. Make it rain. So we just oven for candy, Grimmsnarl up, hit, and then shift for 2 prizes. And then Maractus for the rest of the game. Oh, okay. They don't want us to use fast, so that's fine. We don't have fast anyway. That's pretty smart, but yeah. That's fine. Okay, let's check the deck first. Yeah, we do have the energies. So we just need the candy, right? Yeah, we have the candy. Yeah, lots of stuff. Yep. In fact, we can Devo if we want to. 70, right? Yep. Yeah. Artisan would be great, but we don't have them anymore. Evo, Devo, Oven, we use. We can. Do we need to? But we don't need to, but we can. Shift. From here, 30. Now it's 250. Yeah, so we still need to shift from here. Oh. We might as well. Okay, we shouldn't have attached because if they counter catch and trap, we can use the energy to retreat. But so that was a wrong move, but it's fine. Oh, and we can energy on the Maractus, but yeah, that was definitely a wrong move. So if they knock this out, ooh, I just realized, okay. So they made they have to evolve both Gimme Goes now because they promoted the wrong Gimme Go. Right, if you get what I mean. Because if they don't promote this, if they don't evolve both Gimme Goes, we can just shift for the win. It's a common mistake. I might have made the same mistake myself because you always, by instinct, you want to promote a healthy Gimme Go and show a healthy full HP Go, right? But now I see it that you should promote the damage one because your opponent cannot just shift damage counters to knock out your damage Gimme Go, and then your Go will get knocked out very easily by the Marnie's Grimmsnarl anyway, so now they are forced to evolve the benched Goldango, which they still might, of course, but they are pressured to do it, right? Oven does. Ooh, they're not using the Ultra Bulk. Does that mean they have the Goldango? Rigid Band. Let's check out Rigid Band before I take 30 less. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and what is this? Okay. Wow. I guess that makes sense because it discards a lot of energies and it's... Ooh, okay, then we win the game. See? Yeah, that was my point. You have to promote. Of course, on first instinct, you want to promote a healthy one. But... yeah. Hindsight is 2020. So here we go. 5 is enough, right? So the alternative plan was, I don't know, we could have Maractus, but we cannot counter catcher, so yep, there's the win. So sometimes small mistakes like this can lose you a game. Yeah, so be very careful who you promote. Take the time to think about who to promote. Alright, so that was the deck list and gameplay video for the new Marnie's Grimmsnarl deck. As of now, I would decrease the Artazon count and increase the Porphin, so maybe make it 3 Porphins and 1 Artazon. I know Artazon gets you the Monkey Dory, which is really important, but then the deck doesn't function if you cannot find your Snorrans and your Produce and your Marnie's Impidim. So I will very likely try out the 3 Porphin 1 Artazon build. Other than that, yep, this is pretty much a Badil, Frostless, Monkey Dory deck, but it has new weapons in the form of Marnie's Grimmsnarl. This seems to be the best way to play Marnie's Grimmsnarl at the moment. Of course, it's very new, so it will take time for people to explore the deck and see what are the other options to play and whether they will be better than this build. So if you are someone that doesn't want to go through the research and find out what is the best build by yourself, you can follow this list. After all, it has been proven successful in Japan. You just need to net deck it, modify according to your needs and how you play the game, and then you should be set to go. With that, thank you so much for coming to the end of this video. Sending you lots of love. See you in the next one.